32 by 40. And you can see right here, here's a site out here, church here in Seneca County, Ohio. But in a short little video, I'll give you an idea here of what we got going on. You can see early stages, got 6x6 posts. We also have drip stop there on the underneath of the metal. And you can see the trusses, but let's take a look at this. You can see how we're setting this up. Let me step back, all right? Give you a little bit better idea here. The panel on this, I don't know if you can see this. Let me go back a little bit. You can see a little wider rib there. All right, so that's actually a 28 gauge. Let me zoom in on that because I think a lot of you want to know that right there. See that? You see a wider rib or wider panel. Then I'll come back and we'll touch this thing up. But we got this site ready, a lot of stone, as you can see. All right, 6x6 here on the porch. Then right over here, as I go inside here, 3-ply lamb columns. And, you know, we're changing up actually our diagonal bracing. I know wherever you're at in Ohio, we get a lot of wind, right? We just had actually a big storm that came through. And fortunately, you know, our buildings did get hit, but, you know, if you've been following these videos long enough, you see we do like this X bracing in the middle of the sidewall, right? You can see how now we're just doing this temporary bracing, then we'll take this out, okay? But, you know, this is Seneca County, and some strong winds come down here from Bowling Green, Toledo, and they just whip through right here in Ohio. So again, we're changing up. Now, I wouldn't say change it, but we're beefing up our bracing. That way we don't have issues. And we're fortunate, you know, if you do a couple hundred, 500 a year, you know, you're gonna have a lot of buildings out there. But you can see right here, drip stop metal, okay? It's got a 20-year warranty, comes pre-assembled, pre-applied to the metal. See that there? So that's a good option for you there. But let's go here to 3-ply laminated columns. Again, a 2x10, again, that's a 0.60. And some people ask me on the channel, hey, how far down you go? Again, state of Ohio, okay? So we get on 48 inches, set it on a concrete pad. We got uplifts down there. And you can see treated at the bottom, 4-foot section. All right, but you can see a splice finger jointed there. Splice finger jointed right there, pressure point 2, then also up there, pressure point 3. All right, so a good strong building. You can see it's yellow pine, glued, finger jointed, laminated together. Then also these sidewall girts, let me kind of show you. Because actually I had a friend here, he just built a 70 by 140 big cattle barn, half cattle barn. And his barn unfortunately didn't make it. And he was asking me, hey Josh, why didn't my barn, well, one side didn't make it. And I said, well, you just never know, all right? But we're using actually a 1650 MSR lumber, structural strength on that versus a 2 grade. All right, and his barn just came on one side. But still, you just never want that on a new build, new structure. But that can happen. So we're looking at, you know, beefing up our bracing and so forth. But this gives you an idea here. 4 foot on center, truss spacing, keep the building tighter. Then maybe an 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot, anything will work. But we like 4 foot on center. We just think a little bit more wood, more lumber, just tightens up the building. All right, let me know in the comments. But I'll keep you posted on this one, but kind of give you a little bit better idea. All right, any questions, comments, hit me up.